Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have a great and wonderful day. And unfortunately for us, America is on the brink of actual destruction, considering we kind of expected this to happen. We have this now breaking news of what Donald Trump has been found guilty of this, so we're going to go over this now. Breaking: Donald Trump found guilty on all 34 felony counts in the NYC hush money case. The jury deliberated for a total of 9.5 hours over 2 days before reaching a verdict. Sentencing is suspected in the coming weeks, but could be delayed. Each felony count Trump was facing carries the possibility of up to 4 years in prison, but experts say that Merchant may choose house arrest and or probation for Trump. Trump is expected to appeal the conviction, which will likely take months. According to the New York Times, it's unlikely the appeal process will be resolved before Election Day. And that's the news for the Donald Trump stuff. As I will put out my remarks here and my opinions here, I think this is a doomsday for America, because we had Biden go out and say that, or pretty much Biden go to the New York City and, with Robert De Niro and, trying to make the whole thing political, which is very concerning in that aspect. Then we have, where Michael Cohen stole $30,000 from the Trump organization and all that stuff. On top of all the biases that was against Trump in the court system, you kind of get to see on where this was heading to begin with. I am going to assume we're going to have massive pushback against the Democratic Party now, because this is not something that will bode well for the Democrats. In my personal opinion. The reason why I think this is because out of all the situations that Trump was found or was arrested, etc., in these cases, his poll numbers went up tremendously. His support went up tremendously. And we can see now on how the Democratic people have decided to use their political power against a person for no actual legitimate reason other than they want to remain in power. And this is what we call dictatorship. This is what we call a non-democracy. This is what we call fascism. This is a Gestapo area, and this is where we need to understand where we sit as a country. If we can just go and convict anybody that we see fit that disagrees with us or is challenging us in the political power, that just seems that, what have you. That means we could just, see, there's little Jimmy over there. We can just go and arrest you. Here's another thing, too, as well. If you think, leftists, this is not going to happen to you, that they think they just can't just go after you, you're sadly mistaken. They will use their power against you. They're only wanting you for your specific votes and not care bloody about you. Look what's going to happen. Say for instance, if Joe Biden does get elected, say that Joe Biden is the one that comes out and, wins the Trump presidency, how is your lives going to be exactly? You're probably going to be on the streets because the economy is looking to crash. You're going to have illegals taking your jobs. Yes, and they will be taking your jobs because you think that a governor or a corporation is going to hire you when they can hire somebody else for significantly cheaper. They'll be kicking Americans off to the wayside. You'll be on the street, and everything that you advocated for is the only thing that will be led to your downfall. So now that you have advocated for this stuff, and we would get Joe Biden in this case, that would also mean that you suffer as well. The Democrats don't care about you. Let me put that first and foremost. They're only using it to bolster their power and then put more restraints onto you. Let's see what happens in the coming months when you see your life flashing before your eyes. Because, again, you'll be living in a place to where you're not safe. The American people are not safe because they'll release criminals out and all that stuff against them. And they'll whistle by and say, oh, we don't see anything here, because they don't care. As long as they get to main power and they get to see what they are, you'll see the full darkness that looms over you. Hope you guys are prepared for that. I hope America is prepared for that. And hoping to see that maybe we can get out of this dark day sooner than later. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like I said, share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted, 'cause it's algorithmic disease, the social media.